Hey guys, JaydnShady here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 small bedroom designs. One medieval, one modern, and one rustic. Let's go! So we'll start off with the small medieval room. This build is 3 blocks in width and 5 blocks long. Now, I personally think that, for me, what makes a medieval build is a lot of wood interior and stone buildings. For me, that's how I perceive medieval builds. So in here, we've got our storage. We've got our barrels here, which I think are beautiful. I prefer them to chests over 100 times. And we've also got our trapdoors here as shelves, which give off a little bit of depth, but also some functionality as well. Of course, we've got our flowering azalea. As you may know, this is my favorite interior design detail. And our lantern for some light. We've also given a sloped ceiling here, as I thought it sort of gives me the feel of a medieval shack. But when you've got a small build like this, you really want to try cram a lot in. And the 3 things I try to look for is practicality, so having the barrels, which can be used for all storage. Some design, so we've got a lot of shelving on one side here and a bed for ourselves. And also some color. So of course, the grey and the brown, they contrast pretty well. But also we've got some color with the green and the purple of the flowering azalea, the red of the plant pot, and the oranges and red tones of the lantern here. And these are, for me, those 3 things, practicality, design, and color, is how you make a beautiful interior. So now into the small modern bedroom here, and my ideas for the concept of this room was a university dorm room. I remember looking at some university dorms online, and they were so small, all they really had room for was a bed and a desk. So there's obviously a lot more color in this room. We can see a blue bed here mixed with a blue chair, lots of color here on the bookshelf, and also some colors with the painting up here, and the cactus, and this is a zombie head, but when placed backwards, you can't really see the face of it. You can use your imagination as to what this could be. I'm not really sure what it is, but I quite like it, and it's a good use of color, and it's quite a quirky shape that you don't really see in Minecraft, as it's sort of on that diagonal, and it gives a little something else to the room. When I'm making bedrooms like this, I try to fit a lot of small detail in, and I try to make things that fit. So I didn't really want to use a skeleton head here, as I thought it would probably clash too much with the rest of the room being white, as you can see, like this. I think it doesn't really pop out as much than a zombie head, so that's why I've gone for this. And that is what that's even not on the right angle, but that looks pretty good. When designing rooms, you really want to get different ideas and colors and blocks that contrast well together. This painting here wouldn't work if it was a massive 3x4 painting, but it works because it's so small and it fits the rest of the room. Then you've got to stick with a theme. So I really like using trapdoors as shelves, but I didn't want to use a spruce or a wooden trapdoor, as I don't think it'd fit well, but these iron trapdoors work great because they're white, which, like I said, it goes with the room, but also it gives a modern feel, whereas a wooden one really wouldn't. On the desk here, we're using our imagination again. So this is a heavy weighted pressure plate, which is, I think, made of iron. But to me, it looks like a MacBook. And so that's what we're using here, as for me, this is a university student's bedroom. So they've got their MacBook here to do their studies on. And we've got a lever, which you can make up your mind for what this could be. This could be a microphone for the recording something, or this can be just a game, or just an ornament that they've got maybe. So this room is, again, 3 blocks wide and 5 blocks long, but when we've got this bookshelf here, we've embedded it into the wall. As if it's out of the wall like this, it sticks out way too much and takes up too much room. So embedding it into the wall here, we still get the concept and the idea that it's a bookshelf, and we still get the color without taking up too much space. The only issue with doing this is when you come to this side, you've got bookshelves for an exterior wall. If you have an exterior wall that covers it up like this, then it's absolutely a perfect interior design detail. Now into the small rustic room. So rustic and medieval, some people might say are the same. To me, the only difference is that they're sort of like a combination of both. So of course we've got a lot of the similar wood types from the modern, but also adding a lot more color in. So I've got a green bed matching with a green banner here. I love banners that just hang like this because they just add color and you just use your imagination for what they can be, you know? Some people like to make it look like a TV or make it look like a monitor, but for me, I simply just hang them up and Maybe it's a poster of something. Maybe it's the football team. Maybe it's the banner of the town you live in or something like that. We've got more practicality here with our barrels. We've got a lot of color here with our bookshelf. Maybe this person that sleeps here is an avid reader. Got our desk here, sort of a shelf desk here with a plant pot with a, I'm not even sure what this is. This is a crimson fungus in here. Never actually really used any of the nether plants for design before, but I wanted it just to add a little bit more color. Gone for our light grey carpet just to make it pop a little bit more. Paintings all hanging up here. And something I really love doing. These are smithing tables. But as you can see, the underneath, this is a smithing table here, but the underneath gives this really cool grid look and like a checkered red pattern. And I think it's really, really nice ceiling. So guys, that's been my 3 small bedroom concepts. I really hope you've taken some inspiration away from this video, and if you have, please leave a like and subscribe, as it's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.